Hello and welcome to the Fibonacci free video for Monday, December 18th. This is David, and let's take a look at Tesla, right? For a couple of reasons. One, it is performing really well with respect to its voodoo lines, right? Now, what do I mean by performing well? Well, generally, what I want to see is for swings to come from near voodoo lines, with the more important swings coming from the more important levels and less important swings coming from the less important levels. And from that perspective, right, this multi-year low back here at the start of the year came from a Voodoo Fireline, and we ran up into a tree line. Now, the fire lines are the most important of our voodoo line levels. The tree lines are the second most important. So sitting here with a 52-week high here at a voodoo line level, right? 52-week low at a voodoo line level. Those are meaningful swings, right? Now, more recently, down from that tree line, we found rough support at this 204 quarter fire line. Now, while we did come ever so slightly below it, the bounce from there was right to a tree line, and then it came back and tested and held the fire line from above. This is the sort of thing that creates a bullish roadmap looking for the fire line on the other side. Now, in this case, in order to think that we're on track to get to that fire line, we want to hold the tree lines in between. So after getting above the lower tree line and testing it and holding, right, and testing it and holding again last week, we're now up closing in on what would be a reasonable target, that 263.73 fire line. In order to keep the focus upwards above there, we would want to see support hold above that fire line level. So we're getting close to that level as a potential target, but just like we use the tree lines to gauge how we're moving between fire lines, right, between this tree line and the upper fire line that we'd like to see Tesla get to, we've got a pair of snow lines in between, and that's how we're going to gauge progress towards that higher level. So if we zoom in, you can see that that after turning up from the tree line last week, we got through the first snow line. And today we ran into the second one, but we were rejected, right? We got above it for a little bit of time intraday, but came back down and are getting close to this lower snow line. Now, there's nothing necessarily bearish about being rejected the first time at that at that 255 level. In fact, if we're going to get a little bit of pullback, that's the spot, right? And it could just be to retest this 250 level before continuing up. So I'm not going to necessarily say that rejection at 255 puts the path to 263.73 on hold, but if it sends price back down, right, that's going to make it look like it has, or back down through 250, that's going to make it look like at a minimum a 241 retest is possible. And while it sure could save itself by getting back above 250 and then above 255 without getting to that tree line, I would call off the bullish advance below this 250 level. Not just a tiny move below intraday that reverts, but a close down or a test from below that gets rejected and pushes down, right? That sort of action would have me giving up. and saying, yeah, if I ran this upwards from the lower fire line and we've gotten this close to our destination and aren't acting strongly bullish in here and could come back more, it's time to lock things up. So the question is it time to give up on Tesla? Well, probably not yet. Because today's action didn't do anything which damages the roadmap. And while there is still perhaps a bullish lean towards the roadmap, even on a break below here, it's harder to get. So I want to see this regain 255 pretty quickly. Otherwise, I'm going to stop, at least in a short term, and wait until the patterns look a little clearer. I hope you found that useful, and I will see you at the next update. Hey, David here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch this video. I hope you found it useful. And if you did, please help us out. Click the like button. You can also add your comments below. We love to read those and respond to them. You can also click the bell icon. That will alert you whenever we have new and updated videos. And if you want to watch us trade in real time with our own money, you can visit simplertrading.com to learn how to sign up. Until I see you again, as always, good trading, and we'll see you at the next video.